So we decided to, I guess, start streaming. And I didn't really think it was something I would ever do. I probably have to blame my son Xander for it. And I've got this little guy trying to steal my phone at the moment, but I wanted to do it with him here because he's just adorable, you know. Come here. But he's very interested in just trying to get to my phone instead. And so, well, I like creating content, always have, like especially graphic design and other things like that. Photography is where I started. Vulpera. Yeah. And so you're shedding. And so, you know, gaming's always been a big part of my life since it always just has for, you know, what? The original NES system is pretty much where I started. You know. And, you know, I've always liked sharing things with people, helping people out. Entertainment, photography is kind of where I started with that. It was photography and digital graphics with it. And it was pleasing other people being like, you know, excited to see it, excited what we had done, the work we had done together. And that kind of fell out. And so, but I've been able to be gaming and playing around a bit more often. I still enjoy doing graphic design, but it goes on and off. I'm surprised with like I've always been a drawer, but it was always pencil and paper, black and white. But I was surprised even at myself what I could do once I bought myself the tablet for it. And I mean, I have so many hobbies. Oh, he found his treat. And I can actually show you, know, I mean, I've got quite a bit of different, even just gaming hobbies. I mean, we've got a shelf just dedicated to Pokemon. You know, that's something I've been doing since Red and Blue. And that was actually, his name might have actually been named after one of my favorite Pokemon. Well, mine is the evolved form Ninetales. It would have been Vulpix, but Vulpix is quite common, so we actually went with Vulpera from World of Warcraft instead. And so, but then we also have, you know, I mean, a full out Blizzard dedicated. I mean, it's just World of Warcraft, StarCraft, Diablos. I mean, we've gone from Diablo 1 on the PC, we switched over to PlayStation, then we moved back to the computer. Actually, I bought the computer one first because it actually came free with a World of Warcraft subscription. But the PlayStation, it was smoother. There was a lot more that was accessible on the PC, but I preferred PlayStation at the time. And my wife, you know, she got me into Minecraft. I don't do it as much as she does, but now we've got a whole shelf just dedicated to that, just so much. I mean, a lot of the stuff is a mess. We really need to go through and organize it more. But we move stuff all the time. We've got Assassin's Creed, a few shelves to that. We need to expand on our shelves. We need more space on all of them. I've never played Zelda myself, but she's got herself a Zelda shrine there. We've got one for Final Fantasy. Definitely needs more space. There's not enough to display it properly like it deserves. I've always just been a collector. That's kind of why we do this, why we show it off the way we do. And I mean, even the movies that we've got, we are well up over 1,600 now. I've got my Wall of War, which is just, it's not even everything. It's not even all the blades and stuff that I own. And it's, you know, it's kind of depressing that I can't put everything up because our place just isn't big enough to display everything the way we want to. And so I'm kind of getting more into this because, you know, I wanted to give a shout out to, these are Twitter names. They're kind of just people that I follow on Twitter. And I have no idea if they follow me back. I think a couple might, no idea, you know. I mean, I've put out some content before, but it's mostly Overwatch. I've done stuff in the past, but I think it's gotten erased, especially since I stopped doing photography as much, or really at all anymore. It was Large Dice Coffee. She's one from Twitter. You're adorable. There is the Netherlord Dero. There's Lucy the Conqueror. Let's see, we've got Give Worgen Tales. Was frustrated. And then we've got Lich Queen Katie is actually someone that I was kind of talking to even just last night. She was doing her own little streaming thing. It was just, I think it was just a comfort zone type of stuff. But it's interesting to see. I mean, they're actually quite a tight-knit group too. But it's interesting to see their own styles and the artistic ability behind them all, where it's not, you know, I've never been a fan of really watching other people game. But the creativity that people put into some of their stuff, it's just, it makes it more fun and entertaining to see the ideas that people have. With these people, a few of them do have Twitch accounts, which I will link down. I'm still trying to figure everything out. He's huffy puffy because I won't give him his treat. So, you know, actually, even my last couple of streams, there's one of them, I didn't turn the mic on at all. It was muted. What? Wow. That's really how this is gonna go? Okay, I'll get it. I can't get it with you blocking it. Okay, are you calm? This right here. You want this? Right here? Then you're gonna play nice. Chill, chill. You got it? He's really like gentle with eggs. As much as he gets pissy about you being around his food, he's real gentle with the eggs. Though he's real huffy puffy when it comes to you being around his food or him even thinking you're slightly gonna take it. As you can see, he gets feisty about it. I'm surprised he could actually smell that or whatever it was, but that's generally his treat that we give him is eggs. He loves them. When we take him to the park, he is, no matter how short the grass is, he is great at burying them. But yeah, he gets feisty like that. I mean, that's probably because it was there. If he didn't know it was there, it wouldn't have happened. But it's very interesting the mood swings are just all over the place. He's adorable as hell, but he can be real feisty. And so as I tell a lot of people's kids or whatever, like, yeah, Mom, I want a fox. And it's like, nope, a fox is an adult pet. It's like having triplets. It's a lot of responsibility. They're expensive. His main diet is chicken. So it's pricey. It's not something cheap. It's not something you want to just blast into. That's actually one thing I'm really hoping, because we make decent enough money at our regular jobs anyway, but if stuff like this could help bring money in, I want to expand his cage. Because we've tried to have him as an inside pet, and even after getting fixed, he loves to just destroy everything, and he still marks everything. So I'm hoping if we can bring in an extra source of incomes in this way or another, then great. It'll help give him more space, because he really, as much as he likes to run around when we take him, like we still have to have him leashed. I'm gonna give it to him before he gets feisty again. He's got another one. But as much as he loves to run around, he really prefers being here in his own space. We bring him in the house and he just gets territorial because he thinks, okay, I'm not in my area. This isn't my comfort zone. In here is, like I said, that was honestly weird when he gets feisty, but it's food. So I understand that. He gets real feisty about his food. Like 20 feet away and he starts, it's called gekking, like that. And so, if we can expand his cage, because he loves playing with our Doberman. And when he was younger, he'd play with our cats, but since he got a bit older, he's become feistier. And so the cats don't like to play with him as much anymore. And so, I'm really hoping to learn a bit more. I'm talking here. Take your egg and go. And so, I actually just learned today that I can use my photography camera as my streaming camera. So even all that money I put into there isn't fully going to waste. It's because, like I said, photography kind of got ruined for me. Just the way people go about it. They took the fun out of it. It's not as enjoyable. When I meet people that are that way and they want to just go shoot, I'll still go do it. It's still fun. But it's just definitely not something I push anymore. Even I've actually removed, I still have all my photos, I believe, up on Facebook, but I don't have the Facebook page anymore. I've removed that. I've removed my YouTube channel for it. And everyone drained the energy, the good out of it. It was always it just became too much. It just wasn't fun anymore. So I just haven't done it. I love taking pictures like the sunsets and things like that. Unfortunately, the best ones I see is while I'm working, so I don't have a good camera with me. And so I'm hoping that we can just have fun, even build a fun little community, even if it's, with these people that I mentioned. If it's not, there are some other people that have inspired me. Like I said, my son Xander, he's the one who kind of is interesting because he started streaming, I think, a year ago or so. It might have been longer. And I kind of, I've helped him, show him how to build his computer. I've helped him, put it together. There's a lot he's done on his own. He just researches it, figures it out. He figured out what cameras he needed. He figured out what mics he wanted. He got himself a job to pay for it all. And, he's kind of learned a little bit that working isn't as fun as gaming as it is just sitting home. And so a lot of the content that I'll probably be going through will be mostly like Overwatch and Warcraft right now. Anything else will be later on. We'll probably do more stuff like Pokemon and God of War and Assassin's Creed. I gotta finish Final Fantasy VII because apparently the second trailer just came out and I kind of lost interest when I found out it wasn't the entire game. So that kind of ruined that for me. But I hope I went over everything I wanted to. If there's anything you do want to know, just go ahead and ask. I'm very, very open person. I've always been that way. So just let me know. And I hope to see more of you out there. Hopefully we can talk more often, and I will do my best to show off this little guy as much as I can. I really wish I could keep him inside. It would make this so much more entertaining, especially streaming wise, because he's fun to watch and just watch him run around and dig and play, and he can be cute as hell. Huh. Come here. Oh, I'm sorry. Come here. Ah. He loves to go for the nose. I don't know what it is. Why I wear my contacts is because he likes to go for the glasses, and apparently he's like what a wolf, and they'll actually try to pry their tongue into your mouth, and so it gets very awkward. But I'll shorten this out. Sorry to keep so long. It's just kind of my intro on starting up, and so I will end this here and talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.
I'd give her a ha and a hi-ya, and I'd kick her, sir.